Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome home to our show. We're doing walk for having a wonderful day on this glorious, glorious 9 September 2025. We're doing something very weird right now. We're doing a micro tower talk. I was going to say micro penis, weren't you? The reason as to why is because in about 40 minutes we're going to be doing oops, we're going to be doing, shit, a miss. That's okay. It's all plastic. I don't want it to fall beneath because I don't want my neighbors to be dealing with my shit, right? So, we're gonna be doing a tournament in about 40 minutes, and 40 minutes I'm gonna be talking about the tower a lot, so it's gonna be definitely good. However, I want to do a micro talk because I want to do it. I feel like it's important. I feel like we don't do it enough. So we have our second tournament today, but I wanted to bless because listen, the worst thing I could do right now is buy cards because I don't have enough card slots to put them. However, we have a mission, and that mission will be easier than the rest to do. And right now, we bought some card. I bought so many cards, and there was no purpose. And then I bought the last five card. Last five card, I got so lucky. First of all, we have Quain at 2 stars, which is great. We got Health Regen at 2 star, which is great. I used to have health, but now we replace it for health regen. Why? Health regen is gonna be better than health. I just have to upgrade health and not the health regen. So this is great news. We also have the one and only enemy balance. Now the problem with enemy balance is when I'm doing tier 2 and we're working on tier 2 right now, it is completely meaningless. It isn't something that I can use because enemy balance is going to make me more enemies, which will give me more cash, but also more enemies equate to more enemies with a Quain. So it's going to be good because early level I'm going to be able to kill a lot more enemies with Quain, which is the goal, to make as much Quain as possible. We fell asleep. I was supposed to do two more runs of tier 1. I wasn't able to. I did one run. Well, right now we're working on tier 2. Tier 2, I got some good news. We are at wave 50, and at wave 50 we're not having problems, so this is good. I have about 30 minutes left before the tournament, so I could, technically speaking, of course, I could get the whole thing. The whole thing being, oops, what's going on? Okay, yeah, something is going on. Sky Vlogs, thanks you, Sky Vlogs, for subscribing to the channel. I saw it here, but I didn't see it here. That's why. So yeah, I got 40 minutes. I want to be focusing on tier 2, but the thing with tier 2 is I'm trying to get to 90 so I can get the module. Module itself is gonna be super nice. And by the way, just saying, we started the playthrough today is the 9th. Started on the 4th, if I'm not mistaken. I want your things in my room. We started on the 4th, yes. So we started on the 4th. This is 5 days. This is 7 o'clock, so officially 5 day, 2 hours. We are already how much we did? I think we did a lot. We did 761, which is a record. So in 5 days we do way more than 7 days, which is great. The lab is still a problem, but it's not a big problem. And right now we're at 55. Not even they're denting the health. So we'll see where I can go. Of course, the goal here is 90. Sword and Shield. Oh, by the way, with Crown, what I'll have to do, I want to try to get as much because well, that's good. The phone is too hot. The phone is too hot. I got 10 T's. So what I'm gonna possibly try to do is upgrade my enhance, because the workshop I cannot do much more with it, but the enhance would be good. I thought there was something great, which is Orb Side. Orb Side is gonna be looking so good on the shield. You have no idea. So I'm happy about that. So without further ado, I'm about to die here. Tier 60, which is already better than what I was doing, and it doesn't seem to go down. The plan is to do the tier 2 as much as possible for the next 40 minutes, because it's gonna be 49, and then what we'll do is we'll try our best to, there you go, dead at 61 record. So now we have 3 milestones. So the first, they're all researching, they're all the same thing. So basically what they are is discount on attack, discount on defense, and discount on utility. Now, we only have two, so I think I'm gonna do a discount on utility at least, because utility we're using it a lot. Again, if you guys know, again, it's not a big deal if you don't, but if you guys happen to know why the lab stuff when I'm not playing the game, it's actually really weird. But at the same time, this is Galaxy, this is Galaxy. This is, the tablet is Samsung, and also this is Huawei. So possibly a problem here. Huawei, however, there's this really, really, really cool thing, which is this. You can actually go here, and you'll see it'll still run. Oh, it doesn't run. Okay, well, that made me look like a liar. But you see here, if I do this still is still running. And I can go here, you see. And I want to show you most because I think I have corn. I want your things in my room. I miss you all of the time. You make me look so easy, paying everything behind. I want your things in my room. Julia Wolf, baby. Gorgeous, talented, my age. So yeah, it's good to see somebody new be a certain age, right? So we did until 60. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do 90, but I'm dumbass. I'm a dumbass. We have the 20K's coin. I didn't spend it. I'm gonna also try to upgrade as much as possible. Now, what I should do health, because the health regen is actually pretty good, and we'll do torn damage. We'll do torn damage. Yes, that's a good idea. I want your things in my room. The health regen. What do you guys prefer? You prefer health regen or you prefer normal health? I feel like normal health is better, but if you look at the crown itself, there's health regen is a bit better. So it's weird because on the crown itself, we're having. I'm fucking up because right now I'm talking about the tower, and I'm just gonna have nothing to talk about with the tournament. So this is possibly gonna be like the most boring thing ever. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna put the two videos together thanks to extra quarters. So that's gonna be better because we're gonna have a lot of talk. This guy sing the same song every single night. I wanna know, oh, 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 if you be my girl. And says no, I'm a dude. So yeah, so if you look at Crown, it's kind of complex because I got a module, which is my ancestral module, by the way, that says that, okay, well, you're able to health regen into your max health, so 100% of the health plus, which is great, but it doesn't help. The one I have to do with the labs, what I didn't do is wall fortification. I should do that more. Wall invisibility, see, I didn't do anything. Fortification level 2, that could be good. That could be good. See, the crown, there's still so much to do. Health regen 81, defense percent 24%. This is amazing. We're gonna do as much as possible, right? The crown, I'm not giving up. It's just that right now it's a little bit of a funk. The sword, I'm not giving up. Just a little bit of a funk. The sword, what I'm gonna be able to do with the sword, which is gonna be great. Look, damage damage 77, attack speed 81. So if I'm able to finish the damage, I'll be able to do the attack. Now health will be a bit harder, but shield at the same time, shield is different because shield is a lot more health upgrade and attack upgrade. So if I can get the attack upgrade to be finished, then we can move on to the ultimate weapon, to defense upgrade. Because again, the rule of the playthrough is I have to finish my lab for attack. And this will become a more even playthrough. Now the coolest thing here is we've been playing this game for like a year on the sword. The shield, what I'm saying for sword is good for shield. So I'm talking about sword, but I'm talking about both. Because the two playthrough are a year old, for the next year, even if I was to finish tomorrow the attack upgrade, for the next year, the sword will still be stronger at a base than shield. Right now, shield is more defensive than crown, and right now, a sword is more attack offensive than crown. They both have better substats than this one, but this one has general stats that are better. And see, I'm able to reach level 10, tier 10 at 4,500, which I'm not able to here. But at the same time, there's a year more of labs, which is meaningful. There's a year more of relics, which is meaningful. I feel like the relics are so important too. And with the crown, which is insane, is that, and this is kind of an important thing to talk about while we're playing the tower. Something I didn't mention before, kind of important because there's something that changed. For example, tier one, I was able to do 10,000 wave before, but then they put the elite, so that was able to stop. So if you look at my playthrough, my max is 11,849, which is 12 hours, by the way, a whole day of work. And the cool thing with that is I can possibly do more right now because we're way stronger. But and even then, you increase the module wasn't there when I started. The elite they weren't there when I started. So there's just a bunch of stuff that weren't there, and this is kind of meaningful because what I'm gonna try doing, focus. This is meaningful because there's a lot of things that we're able to do. That some bugs were fixed. That Crown was there before. There was no guild, which is guild is pretty normal because there's no guild. I don't even remember if Shield and Sword had guild. Or no, I'm sorry. I don't remember if Shield and Sword when we started them where what should I call it? I don't remember if Shield and Sword were they had elite cell when we started. I don't remember that. I want you things in my room, I miss you all of the time. I watch myself on the internet just to see what you'd find. I stalk myself, not to watch myself, but again, people are gonna be clipping that stock. You use it against me. I want your things in my room. And with that, the crown, just the amount of relics. And it's super cool because this is nuts. Some of the event of Crown I didn't see yet with Sword and Shield, which is kind of nuts. The worst thing that happened is the third Matrix event, because this is the third time. So you got a bunch of skins from Crown that you're not gonna get back with Sword Shield. So it's weird in a sense of how can I put this? Why are you putting third time the event when there's an event that you did only once? You know? But then at the same time, and that's not the worst of it. By putting it a third time, there's some relics that are not available as a re-event, you know? That was insane. So some of the relics I'm gonna get for Matrix are never gonna be on Resistance Reborn. And those relics are gone forever. But there's still gonna be like ways to do it. A guy said that what they thought was going on with FUDs and why the game was having problem was because FUDs had a passion project, and that passion project really went well and picked out. See, the number of clones of the tower there is insane. I think FUD's game is the first like unit tower ever, but there's so many games that copy it. Some of those games have a really good marketing thing, and like holy shit, right? But then I don't think any of them is as popular as the tower. Now the question is there more player to the tower that did we pass a peak? Because I feel like with the lack of good updates, for example, you said the last update was supposed to be the best. It was supposed to be the most impactful, and I just don't feel like it was, which is my personal opinion, of course. But I just don't feel like it was. So because people, I'm not impatient because I love this game. Some people might not be as patient as me, and they might want to play something else that has more updates, if it makes sense. So anybody could, and I'm sorry, I'm going to be using that term, but anybody could come in, $1 million company, for example, Marvel, big dick FUDs, and they'd be like, yo, we have the exact same game. And because we're Marvel, we have way more budget and it's a way better game. So that's just a possibility, right? But at the same time, the tower is so unique. So unique. I don't think there's going to be another game like the tower. Well, there's a bunch of them, but when you look at the score, so what happened with the Resistance, I didn't want to do a fourth playthrough of the tower. We had a big breaker, but I was looking for something, a tower defense game that was similar, and we tried a bunch and nothing was similar to the tower. Then what ended up happening is, I was like, you know what, fuck it, we have a great game in the tower, let's play this great game. And that's pretty much it. Goose. There's so many of them. For 3 weeks, we've been getting some. Now what gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to increase my cash bonus, my cash per wave. So instead of upgrading my coin, I'm gonna be upgrading cash, so hoping to get a bit further on with the tier, having more cash to upgrade defense, alpha gen, and health. I want your things in my room. I miss you all of the time. I watch myself on the internet just to see what you'd find. I want your things in my room. That's a good song. And the thing, it's like when I discovered Julia Wolf, I was like, why is she obsessed with Twilight? And you realize that she's 30 and that about 15. I don't know. I don't actually know. It was what? It was possibly 17 years ago, 15 years ago. So that was super popular, right? It's kind of nuts. Kind of nuts how time passed. And Twilight was supposed to be this thing that cash bonus, baby. 241. You're supposed to be more than that. It's nuts. Sometimes I feel like there's no upgrade. So for example, what we'll do is on the resistance report, and again, the phone is caca phone, right? I'll get a floating gem, and the floating gem won't happen. It won't appear. So then because the floating gem don't appear, so no, it does appear. That's not what I'm trying to say. Right now we're at 11 gem. This time I was to click it, it'll be 13 gem. So with the 2 gem more, it doesn't feel not being there. You're like, what the heck? So now we just had a cash bonus and it doesn't show up. We were at 241, 241, and now it's 242. Which we upgraded it. Now the good news is at the moment, and this is kind of insane. Oh, I'm gonna die. I don't wanna die. The tears come in at you. Funny, I upgraded the right thing and got less far than I was supposed to. I'm gonna be focusing on upgrading my health also, because we have the good card for health gen. And that's pretty much it. So yeah. When I feel like drinking a coffee, but it's gonna be. I'm gonna have to go to bed soon because I'm exhausted. Can't believe I fell asleep, guys. We're sleeping a lot lately. I don't know why, and I do not know why. Been watching New Cut Avocado. That's always a good time, right? This is the part where you're supposed to say, "Oh yeah, right." I want your things in my room. I miss you all of the time. I watch myself on the internet just to see what you'd find. So yeah, so the good news is cash bonus at the maximum is times 3, and cash per wave at the maximum is 700 something. And together they give me 2,100 per 2,000. Listen to that. 2,100 per wave, and my max interest is at 100. It's at 50. We didn't even unlock yet the max interest, but we're gonna do it today. We're gonna do it tonight, because tonight is the night I will fall for you over again. What I could do if I was, you know what? I'm so resilient to do the tournament right now. Because with the tournament, what's gonna happen is this is kind of 30 minutes where I can focus and upgrade. But again, at the same time, how much can you really upgrade in 30 minutes? You know, sweet shield, sweet nothing. Sword, sweet nothing. Sword and shield I could upgrade some workshop because we do have a lot of coins. But then what I'm gonna do right away is we'll do auto picking, and I'm gonna do a mad thing. I'm gonna do my bot frequency, my bot range. So I'm gonna do bots things, or possibly what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do perks, because technically speaking, since we're doing the tower resistance, I'm just gonna bring the light because it's kind of dark. I want your things in my room. And I got myself a sack. And I went to put out the light, but I didn't think about it. Phone is too hot, which is okay. Phone is too hot, which is okay. So many of my recent videos have been copyrighted by Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Not even mad, bro, because it's a good show, but it's a mess. And most videos are going to be able to, I'm going to be able to, salami, royal salami. I usually eat that shit with bread and cheese, but I don't have any bread and cheese, I'm broke, so salami it is. Not bad. Because we're working with the new playthrough, which is Resistance, it's gonna be brilliant because no matter what I do, I have to work on it, right? No matter what I do. So I can do anything and everything and still do pretty good. It's a lot. But again, if I don't eat it, I'm gonna lose it. When you start snacking, it's hard to stop. So, because we're working on the Resistance, I really do have to focus on the other playthrough. Can't believe that Crown, even Crown, the biggest playthrough that I have, is not done with perk. Perk bonus, we're 5 levels away, which is pretty good. I wasn't paying attention, so we died a horrible death. See, this is a dumb thing. They're asking for 3K's orbs, which is not a lot, but they're asking for that, and and when you buy it in the game, it's 10. No, it's sorry, it's 300. So 300 of cash in game, not real dollars, but cash in-game currency equates to 3,000 coin. So cash is more valuable than coin. And we got, like I said, we got the card mastery. This is gonna be super good. The goal tonight, to be honest, if I manage to rank pretty good, like last week, we were paying attention to the playthroughs. And because we were paying attention to playthroughs, I managed to do pretty freaking good for myself. So, I mean, fuck. What I'm gonna do? I'm starting a tournament right now, and I'm purposefully gonna die, so we can have another one, because so participate in 2 tournaments. I got 2. It's 3. Yeah, so today is what am I saying? Today is Tuesday. I thought it was Monday. I'm gonna have one on today, and I'm gonna have one on Friday. I want your things in my room. What's gonna be trying to tournament? Don't worry about the tournament. We're good. I thought I had a lot less time than I really have. But with the tournament, I have to do well. My only source of damage, I have to check how much damage I'm making per day. Really playing a lot. Really playing a lot. I'm gonna finish this, but I don't stop. That's pretty good. And this is what I have a tournament today. I didn't do a TikTok live. And because we didn't do a TikTok live, I didn't eat. Which is why I was so famished. I'm supposed to try some nuts, but some nuts will make you poop. And with the resistance, I can't even go to the toilet without the phone. And I can't cut the mic because if I cut the mic, I have to cut the whole recording. So yeah, it's a problem. It is a problem. If I can make it out of silver, because if I can make it out of silver every single time, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I can make it out of silver. I think you know how I know? Because silver and bronze, I mean, if you're dead last, they're not gonna put you back one rank. Gold either. The first one to do so is platinum, and platinum will bring you back to gold. So most people that are in bronze and in silver are either new player or people that never made it out. And last week something weird happened. Last tournament, something weird happened where I only had 8 opponents or 7 opponents. I was 8 in my bracket. There's 10 people that I have to beat. I think I can make it out of silver, but I don't think I can make it out of gold. And the insane thing is, my 2 first relics are gonna be tower. We did get a upgrade and attack. By the way, I don't know if I should start upgrading my attack because lifesteal is kind of worth it. Like even in the beginning, right? You have 1,000 attack, and 1,000 attack is 40 heal per hit. And I don't know how many hits I can get. I want to do first attack speed because again, it works for knockback, it works for multi-chance, it works for bounce shot, it works for everything. And also, I would love to have my second ultimate weapon. My second ultimate weapon might be closer than we think because I'm going to do the 35 quests this week. Because I'm going to do the 35 quests this week, I'm going to be able to get all the reward which contains stone. 35 quests will give you 25 stone. Which is more than tournaments. First place for bronze. I think, and if it is the case, it's brilliant. What they do is, they'll make you go out of bronze and silver, and then you get platinum and like, wow, it's a lot harder, right? But you're usually small progress. I just love the tower so much. Again, if I can unlock, the goal was to unlock last week. Well, not last week. When was it? A Sunday, so 2 days ago. Unlock guild. This was my first day off, really day off, because no matter what I do, I didn't have anything that day. And when I say I didn't have anything that day, so we don't have the event that we need to do. We don't have the tournament that we have to do. Today we have a tournament. We don't have the guild to get into, because you look at the background in the tower, and it's actually pretty nice. I think my first tower is Cthulhu, and as a second tower, I would love this. This is awesome, but this I think it takes 2 weeks to get to. It's super nice. It's super nice. Feels weird because I'm gonna have 2 guilds, and I'm gonna be like, holy shit, dude. I feel like I'm cheating. You have a guy in my guild who plays Hollow Knight. I want to get Hollow Knight, but the reality is, I'm not gonna get Silk Song right away, because with Hollow Knight we played 2 playthrough of it, and I didn't finish the game. The second one was so stupid because I had beaten everything. I was at Zold Grey. I was at 92%. I had the Path of Pain to do, which is forget about it. Fuck that. The rest is done. There you go. 4,840. So now what I'm gonna do? Oh, I have a new. I want your thing in my room. I miss you all of the time. I watch myself on the internet. just to see what you would find. What I'm gonna do enhance. And you know what I'm gonna do with enhance? I'm gonna put everything in alpha gen. I got the landmine enhancement, which you can unlock. So, ladies and gentlemen, we just got the landmine enhancement. About to die here, so let's chill a little bit. Perfect. Landmine damage plus. I thought it was gonna be way better, but it's okay. It's okay, Meng. Landmine are still pretty good. I mean, on a playthrough like the tower, the crown and the sword is actually pretty good. On a playthrough like the shield is horrible because the shield, the ultimate goal is to transform, to get the module, which I do have, but I don't have it in high enough. To get the module where you're transforming your landmine into inner landmine. That'd be the dream. Because I'm gonna be honest and say I love inner landmine. It's one of my, I don't know, because okay, so that's the thing, okay. So the truth is, and this is kind of a mess. This is insane. So you guys wonder why I did prefer this shield, okay? This is super cool. And I never knew why I preferred the shield. It wasn't on the phone because it was better, because it was shield, because it was so different from crown. The reality is, and this is the truth, every single ultimate weapon that I had on the sword, I have it on the crown, right? At a better level. Shield, we have inner landmine and we have black hole. The two that I'm missing is what? I'm missing. I'm gonna give you a chance to answer. Black hole and inner landmine. So the other two we don't have are there. Rank 50. Now we're doing worse than we were doing before. Do I do the tournament right now? Okay, let's do 10 more minutes. Let's get myself a coffee. You know what? I have an idea. We'll do the tournament right 8 minutes, and then we'll stop the video at 1 hour, which will officially make it my biggest tower talk ever. My biggest tower talk. I had a friend. I still have that friend, by the way. They don't know what I said. I had him. Me and Janice were talking. And Janice was like, yo, you should stream the tower. And I'm like, the tower's not a game that you stream, right? But then I saw Crowbar Zero. And Crowbar Zero was streaming the game, which is kind of cool. See, this is super cool because I'm not sure, right? I'm not sure. Before we start that, I'm just going to get something to drink because, no, you know what? Fuck it. Let's wait until we do the maximum as possible. The creator code is a reason for people to play the game on and post footage of their gameplay on YouTube or on TikTok. Saying, hey, I'm a content creator, I'm a creator, I love the game, please support, use my code, right? And it's kind of cool because this is publicity for your game. And then people want to help, and if they want to help, they're going to buy more. And then they're going to help somebody else. So yeah, it's kind of nice, isn't it? It's kind of brilliant when you think about it. Now, am I saying that's what he did? That's what Fuds did? No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that this is a smart thing to do. And he's a smart guy, so... Smart guy doing smart things. That's what I'm saying. That's pretty much it, so... I'm happy, dude. I'm happy. I'm gonna get some coffee. Can we do it quickly? Yes. Okay. I'm exhausted. Get myself coffee. I'm gonna get myself a bar. I'm gonna leave this for tomorrow's sandwich because I'm out of cheese. So we're gonna do a sandwich with salami instead. I want my thing in my room. Oh my god. No. Oh, shit la merde. You make it look so easy. I want your things in my room. I miss you all of the time. You make it look so easy.
Don't blink.
Leaving everything behind. 47:56.
your point.
Good. Sorry, we're back. Didn't have enough storage. A couple of seconds after that, I would have been eating. I was gonna be making some coffee. So yeah, so we didn't have storage. This one I don't know what's going on. I'm deleting the videos and they're still appearing. It's a really shitty phone, and I have the SD card, which is 1,000 terabytes. But if I do it, it's gonna be it's not gonna be good. If I do it, it's gonna be oof. It's so weird because when I start a video, I don't even do an intro. They're just part that follows each other, you know. Yeah, I delete videos. They're still appearing in the YouTube. But then you can't upload them. But if I could upload them, then that means I didn't delete them because the video file still exists. And if I do the SD card, it's 1 terabyte, which is great. However, it doesn't work because, well, it's a mess. It's a mess. I have a video that I'm gonna be able to delete in a little bit of time. How much time exactly? I want your things in my room. I miss you all of the time. I make myself so easy. 10 and 8 hours. And the sword is giving me issues. Need 7. I'm telling you, this is hard. The sword, because it's an older tablet, meaning that I have to use X recorder. So X recorder is not great. It's great when you're making small videos, but when you make big videos, it's not great. So that's a problem for sure. Okay, be right back. Make it look so easy. I'll make it look so easy. Okay. There you go. Oh, I died. I have to find something, guys. I'll be right back. Mm-hmm. Oh. 1 minute? Okay. And I didn't bring my coffee. There you go. Okay, making myself some coffee. I have to check out something. I think I finished something that I was not supposed to finish. Damn. Brought some tomatoes too. Feels good. The whole day the finger was not popping. Okay, so pure. I don't know what. Oh, shit. This is bad news. Okay, so right now what we're gonna do, at 42 minutes, let's go with a tournament. Perfect. Increase my health and my damage. 'Cause why not? Oh my god, I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. The next tournament starts tomorrow. It starts in... I'm so dumb. I'm sorry. I thought it was today. Fuck.